It's a strange feeling to be here and having this conversation. Like, oh, like, I'm not actually going to no, you're still doing it. I didn't make my choice. Thank you. Well, the parents are going to parents. Right. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'm on that.
You are. You're like, come on. Yeah. Play with them. His sister had their boys they're 9 and 11, and then she just they're starting college. The boys are pretty independent on their own. They're like country boys, they have like noodles and happy. Like they're out self-sufficient. And here comes this infant into toddler all over again. I'm like, oh boy, I'll see you in a while. Like you're gonna be busy. You're gonna be busy. I know. We'll go to you. Part of life right now.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. Hello, I'm Carrie Keller. I'm director of the Career Center. Welcome to the K-State Alumni Center. It is so exciting to see such energy and smiles and families and people from campus that are out to support our students. You know, last year, we were in twice this size, and then we reduced it, and then we had to add more chairs here just a minute ago. So maybe we're hitting the sweet spot here, but this is one of my favorite events of the whole year because I think this is one of those events where we really get to recognize some of the unsung heroes of our campus and our university. And I shouldn't just say our campus because we have our wonderful colleagues from Salina that are over here today, drove over to support their student nominee. And when I looked at the list, I mean, again, when you look at the list of departments that are represented, it's everywhere from, bowling in the union to agronomy that nominates students over and over again, our libraries, human resources. I even saw the Sheep and Meat Goat Center. Now, how many of you would have thought we would have been, recognizing someone from that area? You might not have even known that was part of our university. There are so many unique opportunities for our students to work here on campus. And we know, talking with employers, that the kinds of skills and experiences that you are gaining through a campus job, no matter what you are doing, whether it is, I guess you don't literally have to reset the pins now in the bowling center, do you? But no matter what you are doing, you are gaining skills. And even if it is just showing your work ethic, that's the kind of thing that employers come over and over and over again, come back to K-State to recruit our students for, and that they can't train you how to have a good work ethic. And that is a real asset that many of you have. I want to recognize just a few people that have contributed to today to make it successful. First of all, Liz Parks is going to be up here in just a minute, and she has coordinated this event on behalf of the Career Center, so we appreciate that. I also want to draw your attention to on the back with special thanks to, I don't think I saw Adam Walker here, but the Alumni Association has continued to be very supportive of this event, and they give us a nice little price break on being able to to host the event here in the ballroom. We love having our Wildcat Watch folks that are here to help us reach beyond this physical space. We actually know that, especially we learned during COVID, that we could do this event online, and that families that aren't able to travel in, and sometimes even our campus colleagues that just have close appointment schedules can drop in online and see this event. And they also put together our video, which videos of our finalists that I think you'll really love seeing later in the event. I also want to recognize, you're going to see our big boss, the vice president, here in just a little bit, but I also want to recognize my big boss, the associate vice president. Bill Watts is there in the back, and like a good leader, he was already saying to me, what can I help with? Is there anything I can do? And I said, I think the team's got it, but thanks for being here. So we are glad to have him here representing our academic and career engagement area. And then I just want to also point out to you the Career Center champions that are listed on the program. These are the kinds of employers that do want to hire you all that have been nominated for this award. And so you can go to the Career Center website and see the kinds of opportunities that they have in the future for you, whether that's an internship or full-time job that you're looking for. And then, Liz, are you going to recognize your committee? Or should I recognize? I will just go ahead and say we are so glad to have our steering committee. Kim in the back is on our committee. Akela, I don't know, Akela? Very good, good to meet you. Wearing your purple shirt, I like that. Caesar, I do know Caesar. Caesar's on the Career Center staff. And Sakshi, I don't know if Sakshi's, nope, not here. So anyway, this is a great team effort to make this event happen, and I am going to turn it over to Liz.
I'm a little bit shorter than Dr. Keller here, and that's okay. All right, so as the Employer Relations Associate for the office, I am so honored to have put on this event. I know I speak for everyone in our office when we say this is one of our favorite events every year, just to be able to recognize our student employees at the 2024 Kyle Pelton Student Employee of the Year Awards ceremony. And on behalf of the steering committee, I'd like to thank all of the faculty and staff who nominated a student. Just thank you for recognizing the importance of student employment on campus and the value that students bring to all of your departments. I know that I speak for all of us when I say we would not be able to serve the K-State community as well as we do without our student employees. And so on that note, students, I want to emphasize how important it is to also be nominated for this award. Each of your nominations acknowledged your reliability, your quality of work, professionalism, initiative, and commitment to the principles of the Wildcat Way. And your nominators highlighted stories of times that you went above and beyond to serve the K-State community. And I know that the committee and I were all really impressed by the work that you all are doing. Truly impressed by all of the amazing things going on campus in each of these departments. And so at this time, I'd like to invite some of my committee members to join me at the front here to help recognize all of our nominees. Your names will come up on the screen. When your name is called, if you are here, please come up and receive your certificate and your PowerCat lapel pin, and then we'll have you gather here on your right where we will have a group photo once all the nominees' names are read. All right. So first up, we have Jacob Abrams. And feel free to clap, please. Colby Akins. Ellie Brandt. Katie Brock. Trevor Chavez. Lawson Collins. Maleja Enriquez. Zoe Flowers. Gracie Gundlach. Miranda Haley. Nico Hammerstead. Hunter Hartner. Alex Heitmeyer. Holly Hill. Landon Hines. Bree Hawley. Olivia Johnson. Sabrina Johnson. Skyla Jost. Kristen Collar. Hannah Kipp. Bree Meyer. Brooke Nayland. Grace Odgers. Haley Owen. Victoria Pickens. Rebecca Roth. Katie Schmidt. Renee Sinclair. Kalia Smith. Ethan Spindler. Danae Stokes. Sonora Vossen. Megan Ward. Nathan Weiss. And Sheldon Wilson. So one round of applause for all of our nominees. Students, if you could put yourselves in 3 rows and follow the directions of the lovely Sandra here, that would be perfect. I would also like to say, too, we have a whole row of chairs here in the front if anyone in the back is tired of standing and wants to be brave. If not, totally fine, too. Congratulations again to all of our nominees. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce our Vice President for Academic Success and Student Affairs and Dean of Students, Dr. Thomas Lane.
Good afternoon, everyone. You know, boy, there's a good feeling in this room right now. Would I take just a moment of personal privilege and ask for our student nominees? I'm seeing a lot of family and friends that are near you that have come out to support you, and sometimes it's just good to take a moment and say thank you to folks who are in our corner and that are cheering us on. Student nominees, would you mind just taking a few moments and just saying thank you? If there's somebody with you today that is here to supporting you, just take a few moments and say thank you, would you? Thank you all. That feels good, doesn't it? Yeah. The history of the Student Employee a Year of the Award dates back to 2015. And so similar to how we at the university recognize outstanding employees with our faculty and staff, this award highlights the unique and the meaningful contribution that our student employees make at the university. So each year, every April, we celebrate our student employees as part of a national program. Since 2015, departments have nominated 489 students for this award. That's pretty amazing. You're in a long legacy of excellence, so pretty impressive. In 2016, Kyle Pelton was recognized as the Student Employee of the Year. And Kyle served as a student employee in what that time was our new student services area. And tragically, Kyle died in an auto accident later that year. And so to honor Kyle's memory, the Student Employee of the Year award was named after Kyle. And that award continues to allow us this annual opportunity every April to recognize student employees who truly make a difference at K-State, just like Kyle did. Each year, K-State employs about 5,000 to 6,000 student employees who are making important contributions in everything from agronomy to video production. And the benefits of student employment go way beyond getting a job getting a paycheck, though that is certainly important, isn't it? We know that student employees are more likely to be retained at the university. They're more engaged with K-State. We also know that that student employee experience, just like Carrie Keller had mentioned a few moments ago, can help develop skills that employers desire. So skills like communicating with others, thinking critically, managing time and competing priorities, customer service skills, just to name a few. And so to be nominated for this award, it means that somebody saw in you remarkable qualities such as work ethic, professionalism, reliability, initiative. Those are all really, really important characteristics that are going to do you well as you continue on not only at K-State but beyond K-State. There's also one more quality that I think sets our nominees and our finalists apart among others, and that's the value of care. All have a caring attitude, a desire to serve others, and to me, that is the essence, the heart of what it means to be a leader, caring for and serving others. And so I don't want to thank just the student employees we're recognizing today for being student employees, although that is fantastic and great. All of you are that. But I also want to thank you for exhibiting leadership in your student employee role. That's an important distinctive difference. Your accomplishment represents what it truly means to be a Wildcat. So, again, congratulations. Let's have a great rest of the award ceremony. Go Cats.
Thank you, Dr. Lane, for highlighting all those skills and lessons that on-campus employment provides to our students. And that said, I'd like to extend thanks once again to the members of the K-State community that aid in this development process. Thank you to the colleagues, the family, and the friends of our nominees, both who are here today and virtually. We're grateful that you're here to celebrate their accomplishments, and we know that your continued support of these students allows them to create their own success both here at K-State and in the future. And so on that note, I am happy to present the 2024 Community of Care Award. Each year, we honor a department that continually nominates student employees, and specifically nominates student employees that are just of an excellent caliber. And so this year's Community of Care Award winner is the Department of Agronomy. And so a little background on that, the Department of Agronomy, I had to Google this, so I didn't know this off the top of my head, but the Department of Agronomy was established in 1906 to promote advancements in agriculture for the state of Kansas. And the research that they perform in the lab and in the field, from crop production to water management, directly impacts over 65,000 farms in the state, which I thought was crazy. They continue to innovate and evolve, looking at the future of technology and sustainability in the agriculture industry. And so all of this means that the students that are employed by the Department of Agronomy in their labs and offices are gaining valuable experience that directly benefits the state of Kansas. And the department consistently nominates students of just a really impressive caliber who do vital work here at K-State. And so to the Department of Agronomy, thank you for your willingness to celebrate and honor the work that your students do. If a representative is here from the department, we would love if you could come up and receive the Community of Care Award on behalf of the department. At this time, I'm excited to recognize our 5 finalists for the 2024 Kyle Pelton Student Employee of the Year Award. Shout out to Wildcat Watch for the videos that we're about to see. They did great work on these, just getting with our finalists and their supervisors and the people they work with, and really getting a highlight into what they do for K-State. So we will run through those videos now.
My name is Summer Santiana. I serve as our Diversity Programs Coordinator here in the K-State College of Ag and K-State Research and Extension Diversity Programs Office. I co-nominated Malaya Enriquez for the Student Employee of the Year position because she has been a consistent figure in our office. She's producing quality work, and she's even taken a leadership role in the office, helping us to supervise the other undergraduate assistants. In that position, she does a couple of different things. She is our social media manager. She manages our Twitter account and our Instagram accounts. Another one of her roles, she serves as an unofficial official, a teaching assistant for our Gen Ag 210 class. And then finally, within her role, she serves as a liaison for the office. I think Malaya has a couple of attributes that specifically make her excel within this position. Number one, she's approachable and friendly. Two, she's very professional. And three, she's always punctual and meeting the quality of work that we set out before her.
Hi, I'm Dr. Zia Wiley. As the Assistant Dean for Diversity, I'm so excited to nominate Malaya. I nominated Malaya because she has just grown tremendously from an incoming freshman. Now, she's so seasoned in the office. She's more proactive. She's not reactive. So we're just so proud of her. You know, when you see a student grow like Malaya has, professionally and personally, you want to nominate them and just so they can feel appreciated.
My name is Peyton Dahmer. I'm an instructor in the Department of Animal Sciences and Industry and the K-State Sheep and Goat Center Supervisor, and I nominated Kristen Kaler for the Kyle Pelton Student Employee of the Year Award. I nominated Kristen for this award because she's worked here for the last 3 years and from day one has been a go-getter. She's one of those people that is always looking to do things kind of outside the box. Kristen does far more than just the basics of what's required of her every day. She constantly asks questions of how she can do something better, constantly tries to find new ways to do things and new things that we need to get done because she's that innovative and she's that dedicated to what she does every day. Kristen's unique in the sense that she actually resides at our facility. And so she truly is the 24/7 caretaker for all of the animals at our facility. So that means getting up before the sun rises and making sure that all the critters around here are fed, watered, and that everybody's healthy. And that extends throughout the entire day. And then on top of that, Kristen really helps as a leader to the rest of our team to help with the tasks that need to be done every day. So she really has her hand in every single piece of our facility. Her ability to lead amongst our team of student workers has been noticed from day one. We get students that have various experience levels with sheep and goats. She never lets her knowledge that others don't have deter her from helping them. To me, it's just her ability to kind of rally those around her and not just get a task done, but do it very well. More than anything, I've really enjoyed seeing the compassion and the ability to connect with people that Kristen has. It's her ability and her passion for what she does that really shines through and is why she's been a leader in other clubs, organizations, and things outside of her job even.
Katie is an exceptional student worker. She was hired when our center was still very new a few years ago and has been adaptable and quick on her feet and been willing to learn how to help manage all of our programs and start a bunch of programs from scratch. There has been a ton of programs that have been started and she's helped start them and execute them successfully with us, and a lot of these programs have been running at the same time. So she's had to figure out how to switch modes between one program with high school students and a program geared towards college students, and she's done that really successfully. She's always positive. She comes into our office always in a good mood, and she's always ready to take on the day with us, whether we're sorting t-shirts or we're in front of 500 students at an event. And she's just one student impacting potentially thousands of people. Her work has been seen by multiple people. She's always adaptable and ready to step up when there's a challenge. Just last year, our MC for our Women in Business Summit had to go out of country at the last minute, and so she stepped up and helped MC an event for over 500 people with just 2 weeks' notice.
My name is Olivia Hogesbig. I am the ACDI of Smurthwaite, and I nominated my RA, Megan Ward. The most unique thing about her is her compassion and her kindness. She also gives wonderful advice. There are so many, or there have been so many cases this year with mental health, and she has been like so phenomenal when it's come to these cases. She just has such a supportive and listening ear. We work very, very closely. I see her day in and day out. We're constantly meeting, doing both Smurthwaite things and Ford things, because she is the main Smurthwaite RA, and then works over in Ford. I see how much passion and dedication she has to this job. She is constantly available to her residents. She's always available to the executive board. She is just an amazing human being. She deserves everything. She is the mom of Smurthwaite. She is the heart, the core. As soon as I saw this award, I was like, I need to nominate her for this because of how much she gives and how much she does and how much people enjoy her and love her in this house.
My name is Kayleen Knopp. I am the Writing Center Director at the K-State Salina campus. I nominated Nathan Wise for our Student Worker of the Year as a co-nominator with Alyssa Wendell. I nominated Nathan because he has been an absolutely outstanding lead Writing Center tutor. He creates a very professional yet welcoming and safe atmosphere. He maintains and updates our online appointment calendar. He also monitors and updates and changes our Writing Center website as needed. He goes above and beyond as a gifted tutor. He knows how to teach students how to improve their own writing while maintaining ownership of the student.
Nathan serves in a couple roles for our campus, and so he serves as a resident assistant within residential life. He is the one of the Writing Center tutors, and then he is the public relations officer for SGA. I nominated Nathan because he is truly one that goes above and beyond. He's your first person when you send a message in Teams or in a group chat with a group of students. He's one of the first that's always going to respond and always on it. And as an RA, he takes on duty responsibilities where they keep the phone overnight, so if an emergency takes place, he makes rounds during those nights where they're walking around the campus, walking and making sure nothing crazy's happening within the residence halls. But he also helps with mail, so all the mail that comes to students that live on campus, the RAs are responsible for sorting the mail and distributing the mail into the mailboxes. They're also responsible for programming for all campus programs once a month, and then each resident assistant also programs individual things for their wings. He's just a positive human being to be around, and even through the very hard dynamics of campus and university and classes and all the things, he's always going to be one that's going to put a smile on your face, and he's always going to be there to step forward and take on a responsibility if you need him to.
So again, thank you to Wildcat Watch for those awesome videos. And I want to say, to our finalists and all of our nominees, you guys did not make it easy on us. The committee spent a fair amount of time talking and debating and trying to figure out, how to pick our finalists because the nominations were just super impressive. And so I want you all to know that. And I also want to extend a thank you to my committee for the time and effort that you put into reading the nominations and meeting and assisting with putting on this event. And so at this time, if Dr. Lane would come join me on stage so we can present our awards to our finalists. When I call your name, you'll come up here and join us on the stage. And once all names have been read, we will announce our winner. So, Maleha Enriquez. Kristen Collar. Katie Schmidt. Megan Ward. Nathan Weiss. Congrats to our 5 finalists. It is my pleasure to announce that the 2024 Kyle Pelton Student Employee of the Year Award winner is Megan Ward. So congratulations again to Megan, our finalists, and all of our nominees. And at this time, I would like to invite Caleb Stout, the 2023-2024 Student Body President, up for some closing remarks.
Thank you, Liz, and congratulations again, Megan. Let's give it up one more time for her in the finals. So as Liz said, my name is Caleb Stout, and I have the honor of being the outgoing now student body president here at K-State. And yeah, I just want to thank everyone for, this is my first Student Employee of the Year award show. So thank you to everyone who made this possible. Thank you to the folks at the Alumni Center, to the Career Center, everyone who put this on, to the faculty and staff for nominating, but most importantly, thank you to all the student employees. Wouldn't be much of a student employee award show if we didn't have our student employees. So thank you for everything you all do to make this possible. So over the past year serving as student body president, I've kind of gotten a behind the scenes look of how a university works, getting to learn about the legislative agenda, the flow chart of how a university works, the differences between faculty, staff, administrators, and how quickly they correct you if you mix that up. But if there's one thing I've learned, it's the importance of the student here at K-State. If you think about it from a big picture view, it doesn't really make sense to have a professor if there's no students to learn from them. Can't really have athletics if there's no students to compete. Can't really even have a career center or an alumni center if there's no students to develop and no students to eventually become an alumni. So just by being students, we're the lifeblood of this university. And then I started thinking of the student employees and how critical they are, because not only are they doing the role of student, but they're also serving as an employee. And so it made me reflect on my past. And when I was a freshman, I had an older member of my fraternity approach me and ask if I'd be interested in taking his on-campus job that he had. And I thought everyone that went to college had a job, and so I shadowed him for a little bit and then accepted the position. And as I mentioned, this is my first Student Employee of the Year award show, so clearly I was not of the caliber of all of you. And so I signed up for this job, and I'm making my schedule, and I don't think it's too bad, 8 to 10 hours a week. In my head, that's great. Start working, and then tests come up, and projects come up, and all these things come up. And as students, we get used to, if you've got a big test you need to study for, you can skip a class. You can go work out another time. You can reschedule with a friend. But you can't exactly get out of work. And so I kept running into that. I made it one semester with that job, and then I decided that was enough for me. And that was one job, and a lot of you are working more than one job. You're taking classes harder than I could ever imagine, and you find a way to balance all of it. And I'm just incredibly impressed and challenged by each one of you in this room, and so grateful for all that you do for the university. So really, thank you very much. Yeah, as I was thinking about that, it makes me wonder, like, why do some of these students rise up to that challenge? As some mentioned, unfortunately, it's probably not, while the pay is nice, no one gets rich working on campus. That is one thing I did learn. So why do they do it? And I think it's just because the university needs you, and you rise up to the task. And as Dr. Lane said, that's leadership. And we literally could not do it as a university without you. That's one thing I learned as student body president. So I'm very grateful to be here today, and I'm grateful for each one of you and all that you do. So on behalf of the student body of Kansas State University, thank you for everything that you do. Congratulations, and go Cats.
All right, that concludes our ceremony for today. If you go out to your left, should be some catering set up out there, so lemonade, cookies, brownies. Feel free to stick around and mingle for a little bit and have a good evening. Thank you.
Can we get all the agronomy people for a photo? Agronomy folks?
Can we have our five finalists? Can you come back up here for a photo? Our five.